Right, YouTube, Shadow King Nazru, and I'm here to talk about Kingdom Hearts Melody of Memories, or rather the ending of the game, because the latest Kingdom Hearts game is a rhythm game, and despite me being a fan of the Kingdom Hearts game, rhythm games have never been really my thing, so uh, I unfortunately have to skip that one. So I'm just going to talk about the ending, and if you're watching the cutscenes, we could watch it together, or you could watch it because I've already seen it, so it's not really much of a reaction. It's just me giving my thoughts on it. So let's get into the show. So after Kyrie pretty much just gives an exposition on all the previous Kingdom Hearts games from I believe it was either Union Cross or Birth by Sleep, all the way to Kingdom Hearts 3. Uh, she ends up searching in the final world for looking for Sora to see where he's disappeared to, and then she, in her memories, she's confronted by Master Xehanort, who represents her repressed memories and fears of Apprentice Xehanort back when Xehanort possessed Terra's body but lost his memories and all that. And it pretty much just leads to a confrontation, although Kyrie obviously is no match against Xehanort on his own. But she does manage to channel her feelings and connections with Sora so that Sora could use Kyrie as an avatar to fight against Master Xehanort, or at least the memory of Master Xehanort, because the real Master Xehanort is dead. He's in Kingdom Hearts now. He's made his peace with the others. He's not going to trouble the world anymore. And Master Xehanort says that, your voice cannot reach us. Now I know for certain where you are. So Master Xehanort's memory, and by extension the real Master Xehanort, knows where Sora went after he misused the power of waking and got sent to a different reality. So one thing leads to another, and Sora manages to defeat the memory of Master Xehanort, and Xehanort says that because he's a part of Kyrie's darkness and just by extension part of her heart, he does give her a clue of what happened to Sora. And he basically says that Sora is in a world that doesn't exist. It's a fictional world. And this leads to Kyrie, along with Anson the Wise, his apprentices, and Riku, contemplating this whole fictional world thing, because it's not a world that they could actually travel to, because they can only travel to worlds like the realm of light, the realm in between, the realm of darkness, the realm of dreams, the realm of data, and so on and so forth. But fortunately, the fairy godmother comes in, and she says that there might be someone to help because it's a person who's not from this reality, and it turns out to be the nameless star that we saw in the cutscenes in Kingdom Hearts 3. If you don't remember that, you can check out my YouTube playthrough of Kingdom Hearts 3. It's even in the playlist. I might even put it in the descriptions after I finish recording. And they talk to the nameless star, and they learn that about the fictional world, and that we get the name that it's called Quadrata, which is Latin for square. Yes, Square Enix. I see what you did there. I see what you did there, Tetsuya and Nomura. So basically, due to the nameless star, who represents Yazora's love interest, was from Quadrata, she's able to form a connection between that reality and the one of Kingdom Hearts. So Riku uses the power of waking to form the connection between him and the Nameless Star to enter Quadrata so he could search for Sora, which will lead to the events, I believe, in Kingdom Hearts 4. My overall thoughts is this was pretty good stuff. It's showing that Kairi still is dealing with the repressed memories of Master Xehanort and the turmoil that comes with it, and seeing her confront it, which, despite not being the real Master Xehanort, he did praise that Kairi did become a pretty capable Keyblade wielder on her own right. Although this is, again, part of her heart, so there might be a bit of a biased opinion there. So, but let's not get into that, shall we? I also do like that there's a bit of an expansion on the Kingdom Hearts universe, or multiverse as it were, as there's now this fictional reality that they can enter into that's part of the whole Verum Rex universe with Yuzora, and that it will probably be explored. And we also got to remember that the Master of Masters is still there, and he's also apparently being set up as the main antagonist to replace Xehanort. So in the future game, which is most likely will be Kingdom Hearts 4, where you got to figure out what are they planning, why is Quadrata so valuable, and I really would like to learn more about this. Some people also want to see a Verum Rex spinoff focusing on Yuzora. I think that'd be pretty cool, and it'd be also a nice way for Tetsuya Nomura to express his ideas that he had for Final Fantasy Versus 13 and Verum Rex, because we all know that despite his words to the contrary, Verum Rex is pretty much his version of Final Fantasy Versus 13 that got canceled in favor of Final Fantasy 15. And another thing that was added at the post, I believe in the post credits, is that Kairi will be receiving training from Aqua. A lot of people probably did see that coming, because Aqua was the one to bestow her the ability to wield the Keyblade, so I suppose it's only fair. How do I feel about this? I do think it makes sense. It does have a bit of a connection towards the past, and it has a bit of rhythm to it. And a lot of people do like Aqua, so they feel like Aqua taking Kairi under her wing, she could become a better Keyblade wielder. I mean, she did show her potential in Kingdom Hearts 3 Remind, where she fended off against Xemnas and helped Sora defeat Armor Master Xehanort. So, yeah, she definitely has a lot of potential. She just needs to become a better fighter, and just needs more experience and training. So, all in all, I do think that this was a good addition to the Kingdom Hearts story, and really makes me interested in seeing Kingdom Hearts 4. You guys tell me what you think. I'll catch you guys later.